All right, well, let's kick it off with tell me something good. Thank you everybody for coming today. That's like Marguerite. See, Marguerite gets the
What?
Queen's chair. Now here, this is you. Yeah. Okay.
Queen chair.
So, all right. So tell me something good. Manu, what do you got?
I received a cash offer on my listing yesterday.
Wow, congratulations. Is it good? Is the seller gonna want to potentially move forward?
That's potential with a negotiation, but looks like
Okay.
it will happen.
Nice, that's awesome. All right, anybody?
I have a
Marguerite.
couple good things. First of all,
Sure.
me, Marcelina, who just got a real estate license.
Hi, Marcelina.
Yeah.
Welcome.
So we're get her running today. And then I have a new listing coming up next week, 4.3 million.
Holy tomato.
Pretty luminous. Beautiful. It's on 3.3 acres, 4,500 square feet, plus a pool house and pool, basketball court,
Wow.
outdoor kitchen. Incredible, like almost 300-degree views of Sacramento and Hills. It's pretty incredible. So,
Wow.
I'm gonna be doing a broker group and it's
One more time, what was the price?
4.3.
4.3.
Just so you guys know how I got this listing. It's
My next question.
My best friends live next door and I saw this house 15 years ago in foreclosure. And I tried to get my friend to buy it. It was for sale for 525,000.
Wow. Oh,
Right back in 2011.
Wait, what?
And
That's fire.
Yeah,
That's a
and
great
he
turn.
would buy it because it did need a lot of work. These guys put a couple $1 million into renovating it and making it, it's really kind of like a rustic industrial kind of style. And modern. But I went on the appointment, I was up against 2 other agents. And I actually charged the highest commission
Wow.
of all 3. And, but I just went in there and I said, look, I think I can sell this, and I'm gonna do my very best and put together, I actually, if any of you guys are doing luxury or thinking about it, call Pete Middleton, who runs luxuries. He spent an hour and a half on the phone with me, because I called him, I'm like panicking, I go, I've never sold a house since what do I do?
Yeah.
And I mean, I've been 30 years in the business, I've not sold a house that high. So I was feeling like a brand new agent. And he talked me off the ledge, spent 90 minutes on the phone with me. And I went in there and I went to the first appointment, I came back for the second appointment, and I kind of thought they were bringing me back to like tell me, sorry, we're using somebody else.
Yeah.
And his wife finally goes, are you gonna tell her what's going on? We're choosing you. Oh, absolutely. I was like,
Oh my
"Great."
gosh.
So, yeah, so no, super excited.
That's incredible.
Why did you have to sell, right? Small little detail.
Well, small little detail. Lexi.
I just got my first listing into contract, 12 offers.
Wow.
And
That's a
I have
good
a
day.
new listing, going live today, actually in Roseville, super cute, 2-story, 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath, $799.
Wow, keep it going. Good job. And then, I think, is Bang here? Bang's here. Bang got a new listing I signed last night.
Yeah.
Bang, what are you doing out there? Everybody say hi, Bang.
Hey, babe.
Bang got a new listing, got a new listing yesterday, and it's a fun story. So he sold the neighbor's house. He represented the buyer, and then he was, giving the buyer's keys, and he walked outside. We were just kind of door knocking the neighborhood saying, hey, I just sold. Well, the neighbor said, yeah, I'm actually thinking about selling. And so, that's how we got the listing. So
Nice.
pretty fun. All right, let's get, what do you got?
Me and Cindy Silva, we close on, what's the day, Thursday? Tuesday, we close on Tuesday, 1.2 million up there.
There you go, good day. Drinks are on you Tuesday, right?
That's awesome.
Thanks, man.
Drinks are on you Tuesday? You and Cindy? All right,
Unless Cindy would do it.
yes, definitely do it. All right, so later today, from 4 to 7, there's gonna be a cornhole tournament. All proceeds go to support the Special Olympics. This is Haley's baby, so if you want to come out and have a good time, support a good cause, that is today from 4 to 7. And then, coming up, we're obviously here today, but next Thursday, we're gonna be at PCAR. Brent is flying in Michael Hellickson, he's the Club Wealth CEO, he's teaching us how to get more listings. So if you want to be like Lexi, if you want to be like Brian, if you want to be like Marguerite, then go ahead and show up. And he'll share 5 ways to get 3 listings in 30 days. Then after that, we have the Heathers, who are speaking on net sheets. Marguerite has spoken in the past about the power of net sheets. I believe that they are a free, easy way to add value in the living room. And they're gonna go over exactly the different tools and resources that they have, right? Heather, anything to add?
Well, so she'll, she's our escrow officer and just let you know what she needs when writing in that sheet as well, so hear and answer questions.
Honestly, it's a great way to protect your and get your commission.
Yeah.
If you do that sheet up, appointments, that's way to.
And then, I thought you were gonna say, and we'll have margaritas, but you said Margaret will be. Okay.
Margarita.
All right. I know, yeah.
I know when she
Yeah.
said Mark.
Good for her.
Yeah.
I just think about you when I see
And,
your picture.
I wanted to throw this up there. I get questions from time to time. Hey, how do we listen to the radio show? Every single week, we put on a little radio show. It's real estate client and agent focused. So we're talking about how we're helping people. Like you guys remember Jo Ellen? She spoke on Nextdoor and how she had just grown her business for free. I mean, she's putting work into it. It takes time and energy. She's growing it through Nextdoor. She's going to be on the radio show. It's kind of on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all those different places.
You can scan that QR code and it takes you to the library of all the previous episodes and the current
There's some
episode.
interesting ones on there, like one guy, he's a local guy, my mom's my best fan as far as the radio show goes. And, she's like, this is your best episode ever. And it was, he has a software where you can go in, sign up for free, and they actually lower your property taxes, so they let you know if your property taxes can be lowered. So some savings of like a couple $100 a month, right, for clients. And if they can't lower your property taxes, they don't charge you, so there's no risk. But anyways, enough about that. Moving on. The following week, we're gonna have on May 29th, Miss Cindy Silva, right? She's a legend. She's gonna be speaking on how to expand your market reach. It's an absolute gem and a wealth of knowledge. And then after that, we have on Thursday, June 5th, we will not be in this room. We are all gonna be 11 to 3 at Catavadera. The cost is not free $99. It is $50 because they're gonna be providing food. They're flying in John Sy. Who else?
KCG
Marjorie?
Haas.
KCG Haas is gonna be
It's
speaking.
gonna be a fantastic event, you guys, so I encourage you, last year it did sell out, we had standing room and ran out of room, so if you want to come, please get your tickets today. We're really trying to get prep for it, there will also be an after party at mine.
After party at Marguerite's
Okay.
abode. And so just go ahead and scan the QR code. Pretty good?
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, this is a good turn.
There's always one.
Wendy Goss, Wendy Goss is gonna be here in June for Brent's event, she's awesome.
Okay. I don't know.
That's a monthly thing like those.
Okay, so that's the car for June. This Monday,
I think it's June 18th, maybe,
probably the third.
whatever that Thursday is.
Yeah.
She's awesome, she's so entertaining, you guys, you know,
She's a hoot.
yeah, she's awesome.
And then, Frank has been doing this, I don't know how many years.
Long
For a long
I
time.
think 10 years,
10, is this the 10th anniversary?
I think.
And,
This is 11, so it's the 11th year,
Right there.
11th year, 11th charity.
there it is. Oh, the glare got me. So 11, scan the QR code. It's a good time. It's supporting Shriners Children's Hospital. Get to go out, have some drinks, play some golf, network with some people, have a good time. And again, it's benefiting the kids. Scan the QR code. This is not until September. Probably the best golf. If you've gone to golf tournaments, you go and it's like, oh my gosh. We're gonna play golf. Now there's gonna be some raffle, and then we're getting out at like 7 o'clock at night, and I just want to go home at this point. This is not like that. This is fast, it's fun, and it's for a good cause. And then, I think that's it in terms of events. We got a lot going on here, don't we?
Yeah.
KV Core
Getting
tomorrow.
Longer and longer. And then, of course, every Friday, 10 o'clock, Alex Dyer will be, talking about KV4, Old Trails. Alex, do you have anything you want to share about, what you're talking on Friday? We're gonna give Alex a round of applause.
Hey, thanks you guys. So I'm continuing with my, the tech upgrades that they have to the platform. And we're gonna take a deep dive and look at the marketing, the pre-printed, pre-programmed marketing. And then I'm also gonna dive into Canva a little bit because, we all have a subscription to Canva as EXP agents. And so, I'll show you how I'm using both of those platforms, to produce print media without taking a lot of time to do it. I find that as agents, we go down a rabbit hole of trying to create the perfect document, and I want to show you those already there. So join me tomorrow at 10.
10 a.m. Awesome. Thank you, Alex.
Yep, thanks.
And then, is it time for the Bangs video? All right, here, we want to show you this thing. So before JJ gets up here and talks about all this, what was it, Wednesday or Tuesday? It was Wednesday. It was yesterday. JJ shared with our team a great program, and Bang took the initiative. And so between yesterday and now, this came out with. Sorry, the video is
Up to $50,000 towards your home purchase. This program is only available through a handful of lenders in the greater Sacramento County.
Sorry, the sound's not working on the TV, so.
SHRA just released a first-time homebuyer mortgage assistance program. It gives you up to $50,000 towards your home purchase. This program is only available through a handful of lenders in the greater Sacramento County, and I happen to work with a few of them. You are also able to combine the CalHFA financing option. However, the fund might not be available for long. So if you're currently in the market for purchasing a new home, contact me immediately to see whether or not you qualify for this program. SHRA just released
There we
a
go.
first-time
Boss
homebuyer.
Bang, isn't that good? So between yesterday, 9:30 in the morning, and whenever he posted that, he shot it, edited it, and I got it up and running. But to tell us exactly what the program is about and exactly how we can use it with our clients, please welcome to the front of the room, JJ Mack.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, so quick story about Bang, actually. I was just talking to him before I got up here. I was like, Bang, your video is awesome. What happened? Anything happened? He's like, yeah, I got over 1,000 views. I usually get like 100. I was like, what? That's crazy. He's like, yeah. And 2 people reached out to me and they want to get pre-approved with you today. So, obviously it works, right? There's money to be, given out here. And do you guys all know when you sign your loan documents at the end, or it's cash transaction, whatever, you remember that little fee? It's called a recording fee.
Yeah.
You know what that goes to? It goes to this. It goes to this and several other types of things like this. So Sacramento Home Buying and Redevelopment Agency, SHRA, gets part of that. There's a percentage of it. And so this program, like Bang said in that video, it's not going to last forever because there's only so much funds that are going towards that program. And so the SHRA, like I said, it's Sacramento Home Buying. It's only in Sacramento County. The Sacramento County, though, is pretty big, right?
Yeah.
You can be over in Folsom, you can be in Citrus Heights, you can be, all the way over in the other side there, whatever. But there's a lot of cities that are involved in that. Now, obviously, this is for the right person, right? It's not for everybody. There are some income limitations to it. But don't let that stop you from talking about this program. Because if that person if this is what they need to reach out to you to get their dream of homeownership started, then let that be that, right? Let this be the ticket for them to start getting their legacy of homeownership. So that if it's a one person, Lindsay, was it 60,000, 66,000?
72,500, I think.
72,500.
Single person, I mean,
If you're single.
yeah, so I think up to a 6-person household is somewhere around like 120,000. Household income.
Yeah, so
It's higher than their normal program.
normal program.
Yeah, than their normal income.
Got it. And so 70 grand, 120,000 bucks, depending on, where you fit in and how many people are living in that household. But here's the thing, there was a great question we got from Johnny's team yesterday. They asked, well, we've always tried to use, I think it was actually Valerie that asked this. She said, I've always tried to use SHR before, but there's only like 1 or 2 homes that are available. I don't know if this will really work. This is not just a 1 or a 2 home thing. This is any home in the city of Sacramento. There are certain homes that won't qualify. You can't do like multifamily, whatever, but it doesn't have to be just one of the SHRA home listings. So go out there, do a video like this, get out there, talk about it. Let this be the program that allows you to get one more transaction, help that person get into their home. Any questions on that before I move on? SHRA program. It's called the PLMA. Is that what they call it? PLMA?
I'm on the video. Will it?
SHRA is the company, is Sacramento Housing Redevelopment Agency, but I think the program is the PLHA or PLMA. That's what they call it.
Guys, even if they don't qualify for this program, if you've started a conversation, there's other programs out there that may qualify for. So this is just a conversation.
Yeah, so like you said, 50,000 bucks on the line. So if you buy a $500,000 house, 10%, yep, so you could go as little as like 5% down, you have the rest for closing costs. It's a simple interest mortgage, meaning 1% simple interest. 1% simple interest means that it's not compounding. It's only 1% on that $50,000 for the life of the loan. When you end up selling that house someday or refinancing, it's only that 1% simple interest. It doesn't continue to compound on top of that. So it's a very, very cool program. So with that being said, do you guys all know what happened yesterday? It was
Nothing.
nothing happened. That's right. It's exactly what happened.
Maybe a lot of nuclear bomb.
What was that?
Maybe a launch a nuclear bomb.
Oh, well, yeah, there's that too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, against Pakistan.
India and Pakistan's got a little feud going on, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But it was also Fed Day. And so Fed Day, man, with all this stuff going on, they didn't lower rates.
No.
Dang it. But we kind of knew that. We knew that was coming. That was what they were saying they were going to do this whole time. If they would have lowered rates, it would have been cool. But it's okay because they still are predicting another 3 to 4 rate cuts this year. So we'll see what happens. Let's see what they end up doing for the remainder of this year. But that is going to, but that's something that we need to really dive into with our clients right now. I was talking to a client yesterday. He was on the phone with me. He was referred by a real estate agent and he said, I don't think I'm ready to buy yet. I said, well, when are you going to be ready to buy? He said, when the rates go down. I said, you and everybody else. And I said it like that. He said, what are you talking about? I said, what do you think is going to happen when the interest rates go down? He says, well, then my payment will be lower. I said, I don't think it will be. I said, well, how would it not be lower? I said, because the house that you're going to buy is going to be at a higher price. Most clients don't know that. You and I all know that in this room, right?
Yeah.
We need to get that information out. We need to let the people know that your homes are not going to be, would you rather have a lower rate today, or would you rather buy a house at the lower purchase price? Buy the house at the lower price, take the higher rate, and overall, it's going to save you money. So if you combined that with this program, you might get somebody to get off the ledge and actually purchase a home. If you want any help with that, if you want any marketing flyers, if you want to do a video, if you want anything, we're really happy to help. I wanted to point this out right here. This is my team. This is Ryan. Ryan is going to start coming with me probably next month, and I want to introduce her to you all. She would be happy to sit down with any of you and help you strategize a solution of what kind of videos you should be making, how to make the videos. She'll even film you and give you scripts or do whatever you need. We want to help you guys succeed and get more business. So if you're interested in anything like that, feel free to call or text this number. And then if there's any other questions, feel free to ask now or come back, talk to me after. We're all good? All
Just
right,
one
thank
quick
you
question
all.
on the loaning program.
All right, guys. Well, hey, today we have a special guest and she's gonna be talking about home warranties. So I know last week it was like, oh my gosh, what was it? Not DigiSign. What's the
Lisa Massey.
Lisa Massey?
And
and
Snap, Step in
what's-
HD,
the,
Zip Forms.
Zip forms. I almost said wind forms. And that's going way back in the file. But I don't know, it wasn't exciting, but it's helpful. They just think they're saving you time when it's 8 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon or a Sunday evening, and you want to be with your family, and or the kids are crying and they want you to be with them. She thought you had to save time. We're going to talk about how you can save time and earn more listings without costing you a whole lot of money. Who would like to win a listing without having to throw the kitchen sink at it? Right? Go ahead, raise your hand. All right. All right, so everybody, please welcome to the front of the room, Miss Jennifer Heuer.
Thank you. Wear that. I need my hands. I need 2 hands.
Your hand talker.
I'm a hand talker. How do I do that? No.
Yeah.
Clip it on. We're gonna clip on. Good morning, everyone.
Good
I
morning.
did, I do not have a PowerPoint, so I wrote some notes, so I kind of stay on track, because I tend to go this way and this way. So I'm gonna hold off for questions toward the end, because I know every single one of you, well, at least a handful of you will have questions, because there's a lot to know and understand about home warranty. So first of all, let me introduce myself. You said Jennifer Heuer. That's correct. I'm Jennifer Heuer with Home Warranty of America. We are the 13-month home warranty plan. I have been in the industry for 25 years, not to age myself, because I feel like just yesterday I was in high school. So I have sold real estate just like every single one of you in here, and I have done escrow. I worked for Placer Title and Stewart Title. So I know exactly like where you guys are at, what your guys' needs are, especially your clients, okay? So, that's just a little bit about me. So let's just kind of talk about home warranty. Well, first of all, let me ask you a question. By raise of hands, who has actually used Home Warranty of America? Okay, I need those, yeah, I need more hands raised. Next time I come, I want more hands raised, okay? I want to fix this, okay? Because one thing about Home Warranty of America, which we'll dive into more, is you have me as your account executive, and having that personal relationship makes all the difference in the world, okay? So let's, by raise of hands, who knows what a home warranty is? Who knows how a home warranty works? Okay, so we have a lot to cover right now. Okay, so let's start with the basics. I bought Peaches today. And so when you think of a home warranty, you think, what does it cover? Think of Peach, plumbing, electrical, appliance, cooling, and heating, okay? There's a lot more to it. I left on your guys' chairs, desk, these catalogs. So please pull them out, because we're gonna actually kind of dig into all of this, because I know as a former real estate agent, you can sometimes get it written in the contract or seller to provide a home warranty to the buyer. Well, close of escrow happens and you just kind of throw it in all their closing papers and you don't even actually look into it. Maybe the client doesn't even know, your buyer doesn't even know they even have one. So, to give you guys all a peace of mind, I really want you guys to, this is my wheelhouse, this is not your wheelhouse. It's not really up to you to understand the ins and outs, because in this booklet, there's lots of fine print, okay? So there's gonna be caps on everything, there's gonna be things included, excluded. Once again, not your wheelhouse. Take that pressure off yourself, put it on me, okay? A lot of the times I like to sit and educate my clients that when you're getting close to closing, or maybe even prior to closing, you just put somebody in escrow and seller's gonna credit your buyers, let's say $800 for a home warranty. Let me help them shop. Introduce me to them right away before you even close. You guys have a team, you guys have a home inspector, you have a lender. Why do you not all have a home warranty rep part of your team? I don't understand it, because I was a real estate agent. It really takes the pressure off you. I will talk to your clients. I will say, hey, congratulations on the purchase of your property. Hey, it looks like the seller is going to give you guys $900. Let's go shop. Let's go spend every single penny that they have. I know working title and escrow, we get the contract. We don't see the dollar amount. We want an invoice. We need it for our closings. I look at the contract when it gets sent to me, and I really do work with each and every one of my clients. Post-closing, same thing. We'll talk about claims and how all that works, okay? So just to kind of stay on track, let me look at my notes. So let's just kind of jump into pricing. Let's go to the back of my catalog. Okay, so I highly encourage everybody to get the platinum plan. It's only $490 for 13 months, you guys. With the platinum plan, it includes HV and AC. This is 13 months for $490. So everything checked mark, if you're looking at the platinum plan, comes with it. Anything with a dollar amount is an extra add-on. So remember, I spoke about how title and escrow can send me a contract that says sell it to credit buyer, let's say, $1,200. Well, I will call, like I said, the buyer, if permission from the agent. I will never call your client without the agent putting me in a group chat or letting me know that they're waiting for my call, they're expecting it. If not, then I talk to their listing or the buyer's agent. Maybe there's a pool, then we add on the pool. Some of the biggest add-ons, people that have a pool, that's huge to have. The refrigerator and washer and dryer, another huge one. You guys really need to, like I said, this is not your wheelhouse, this is mine, but I just want to go over some of the add-ons, some of the enhancements that are really, really important to have. So if you're selling a home that the AC unit is older or the heating unit's older, for $60, you guys, for 13 months, you could get the system compatibility upgrade. And if you thumb to page 9, I could just read it for you. I could kind of just give you a summary. For $60, what the system compatibility upgrade is, as let's say your air conditioning unit needs a huge replacement, or needs a huge, something breaks and needs a replacement. Your outside unit needs to be able to be compatible with the inside unit. And if it doesn't have the upgrade 1 unit, then we will not let that claim go through. We'll reject it. So once again, it's all this fine print, you guys, that once again, you don't need to know, it's my wheelhouse, but I'm just trying to stress to you how important it is to put me part of your team. I am really, really, really good at talking to people's clients, especially post-closing. And actually, like I said, I help shop. So another one that I just want to go over for $125 is the external sewer and septic. So home warranties cover all the plumbing within the house. Anything once you step outside the house from, let's say, your street, from the front door, your lawn to the street, to the, what do you call it? The water main, whatever it is, the septic. Well, it could be either one. That's not covered. So
Mainline.
the main line, yeah, so anything like after your house to like the street, it's not covered. So with the external water line, if a lot of the times plumbing, you get clogs or roots. Well, hold on, I'll get to that. You get clogs or breaks of the plumbing, actually the pipes break, and it's caused from the roots, because a lot of the times outside it is caused from the tree roots. And if you're living in, you know, areas of Sacramento where there's a lot of trees, a lot of the times it's going to be caused from the tree roots. By putting that in place, you'll claim will go through and we'll cover it. So it's just these little things, these little details that literally help your client save so much money. So I don't know if you guys know this, but in 2024, there's a stat that homeowners averaged about $6,000 in cost of repairs. 77% of first home buyers had unexpected repairs. Out of 77% of first-time home buyers within that year, 57% of them could not pay more than $1,000 for unexpected repairs that were needed. So putting a home warranty on your client's property not only is peace of mind, it really does help with post-closing litigation. And that kind of goes into seller's coverage. We offer seller's coverage. So let's say Johnny gets a listing and he right up front already factored into his net sheet paying for a buyer's home warranty. And at that point, you guys can go with the gold. That's only $350. So Johnny has a listing. He has listing coverage on it. Buyer comes in a contract. They're offering a home warranty to the buyer. It closes. 4 months down the road, let's say there could be 100 different things. The stove breaks, the toilet starts leaking, yada, yada. And they come after Johnny. His hands are clean because I sold this house with a listing warranty and I provided the buyer with a home warranty. His hands are clean. It's peace of mind for everyone and you avoid post litigation, somebody coming after you. So home warranties not only help for peace of mind, it helps for that factor too. So let's keep going with the platinum plan. So once again, everything checkmark comes with the platinum plan. On the left side, it's kind of confusing. It says premium coverage and orange plus. That's actually part of the platinum plan. So there's a lot of extra perks that come with the platinum plan. You get up to 6 doors rekeyed. A lot of people like that. If say, Joey, let's say your client's fridge went out and they need a new one. We will replace that old fridge and we will actually haul off that fridge for free too. So we have the hauling fee too. On pages 2 and 3, it goes over that. Page number 4 actually talks about identity and home title monitoring protection. So I know a lot of people are part of a scam or getting scammed. It's just kind of a thing that we're dealing with in the world we live in. People literally make a life off of saying they're scamming others. When you sign up for the platinum plan, every single one of your customers that's on the policy gets up to $1 million in fraud protection. So that's just another perk that we offer with the platinum plan. Now, if you guys want to talk about listing coverage, if you look to the very far left, everything checkmark comes with the listing coverage. So how it works is during your listing period up to 180 days, if anything goes wrong that's checkmarked, then we'll talk about how you file a claim. They'll file a claim, and for $75, it will be taken care of. So our trade call fee, or I like to call it the deductible, is $75. So Joey, let's say you have a home warranty and your heating and air, say it was your air conditioning unit, and it cost you $4,600 to replace the component or whatever was needed. Your deductible is only $75. So it makes no sense to me why your clients wouldn't have that in place. Wouldn't you want your clients to be saving all that money instead of spending $4,600? I know they would if they knew about this, right? So honestly, I feel like this is so important that when you're meeting buyers, you have a listing to explain what a home warranty is and how it works and what it does. I would like to now talk about page number 14 goes over, oh, wait, actually, before we flip, the very, very bottom of the page, we do townhomes, condos, and mobile homes, and it's a reduced fee. So it's a little bit more affordable. I don't want to say more affordable. It's a little bit less as far as the dollar expense than the residential home. I'm gonna wait for questions at the end, if that's okay. Okay. Oh, actually, yes, ask, it's fine. Yeah.
Just curious, because I always write in home warranty America.
Thank you.
What if a client, like, I literally have this situation right now. The client was doing a remodel in the bathroom after he purchased the home and he was nailing his wainscoting and did an in-person pipe. He's upstairs condo and it like causes flood down below.
Okay, so let's talk about how home warranty works, okay?
Yeah.
So home warranties protect your clients by saving money out of their pockets by normal wear and tear.
Got it. Yeah.
So I'll just do a couple scenarios. So let's say Johnny representing a buyer and they did a home inspection and all these things were noted. They closed. This is gonna go into claims. We're gonna talk way more about this because it's the important part. They close and then they ask for something that's on there. That is
It was already
pre-existing.
So it's not.
Yes, well, in your situation, that's self-inflicted.
Yes.
So that's not due to normal wear and tear. It's like, let's say let's,
Self-inflicted is not.
Yeah.
What if I've been an idiot my whole life, but that is normal for me?
no,
No, there's no.
No.
yeah. Yeah, so we had a scenario, I'm not joking, where somebody called on an AC unit. And actually it was damaged because the dog was lifting and urinating on it for so long.
Wow.
And that's not normal wear and tear. Or Jose puts a spoon down the garbage disposal and starts it.
Jose, you joined the club.
Jose, don't do it. So, but we're gonna get into claims. That's really the fun part. I just really want to go over like pricing right now. So the very bottom, it's just gonna show you like the pricing for condos, townhomes, and mobile homes. If you go to page 14, you guys, we offer multi-year plans. So the more years you buy, the less it's gonna be. So yesterday, for example, I had, and this is for the lenders in this room, I had an agent call me frantic because they're closing today. And they had all this leftover money in their closing funds from their lender. Like, how do we spend it? I'm like, well, gosh, you guys can get all the coverage you want. Well, they opted to do they actually opted to do 3 years. So as you can see, the more years you purchase, the less support, the more money you're gonna save. We do multi-flats, triplexes, duplexes, and floorplexes. If you guys have anything that's like an odd construction, maybe there's like, maybe kind of like a semi apartment with like homes in the back, we'll put a package together. We'll make it work for you guys. We also do new construction. This is huge. So if you're representing a buyer that's getting into new construction, I want to say 99% of the time, somebody can correct me, the builder is going to give your client a year of home warranty. If you sign them up that day with Home Warranty of America, 366 days later, we'll give them 2 years for the price of 1. So your clients can actually walk into new construction having coverage for 3 years, which I think is just amazing. Our prices are going to be the same, whether your home is 4,000 square feet or 1,400 square feet. If you're going to go over 5,000 square feet, there's a quote on here. It's going to be a little bit higher. And then I want to say, and somebody can tell me if I'm wrong, we're the only home warranty company that warranties homes over 10,000 square feet. I know it's not, we don't have a lot of them here in Sacramento, but down in Southern California, especially like Malibu, all that area, a lot of the homes are over 10,000 square feet. So a lot of customers down in the LA area use Home Warranty of America because we're the only ones down in Southern California that offer that. And I don't know about here, but just good.
Reach new listing might qualify.
Just good to know. But let's talk about claims, okay? This is the really important part. So let me just tell you this. If you need to tell your clients, and if you're not letting me speak to your clients, then it's on you. It's not on me. They cannot start work themselves before they file a claim. Your toilet breaks, you're gonna call your contractor, who's your buddy, he's gonna come over and maybe he screws it up, excuse me, messes it up more, whatever. And then you're gonna file a claim. You can't do that. There is a process, you guys. I can't file the claim for your customer, but I love talking to your customer and explain how it works and how they go about doing it. So they have to, there's an app we have, it's Home Warranty of America. I really think everybody should download it because there's lots of helpful information. They can file a claim going to the app. There's an 888 number, or you can go to our website. It literally takes less than 60, it's like 30 seconds is what I hear. I haven't had to do it, so that's good. Within 24 to 48 hours, somebody will be calling your customer and scheduling with them with what works with their schedule, getting them out there. When the inspector comes, whether it's an electrician, plumber, HVAC person, that the day they come out for the appointment, payment is due. They can use a credit card at $75. When your client files a claim, and this is where I like to be involved, is they give your client a claim ticket number. I like to get the claim ticket number because I go to my escalations team and say, hey, this is a customer of mine, and I need them to get on the calendar within this time manner. Now, if you are just going directly consumer without getting me involved, it is literally night and day. Johnny has an example last July when everybody's ACs were going out. And
He's sitting right there.
oh, it's you. Oh, hi, nice to meet you. You're a testimonial of Home Warranty of America. When everybody's HVACs or air conditionings are going out. Hottest month we had on record in July. I happen to go out of town once a year where there's no cell phone reception service. Johnny is at a kids swim, some sort of swim event, runs into a client. He's been trying to get through to Home Warranty America for his AC. No luck. I come down the mountain, my phone's ding, 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 ding. I'm like going through, like, well, Johnny's a top client. He gets a call back, one of my top, like prioritizing. We got somebody out there within.
Chad, how fast after you asked for help? Was it pretty quick?
After you finally got me.
After I finally got you?
That's the key. Yeah. So the thing is, I make things happen, you guys. Home warranty companies, we all work with the same vendors. We all pull from the same people. If we get one complaint, we drop them. We work kind of like Uber. When it gets dispatched, it kind of goes ding, ding, ding. You get your top people and it kind of drops. If we get one complaint, they're gone and they're not getting dinged, and they don't know they're not getting dinged. They're just not getting dinged. So we do vet, but we do all pull from the same people. We all work the same way, every home warranty company. How I really feel like we differentiate ourselves, Home Warranty of America, is by our pricing and our outstanding customer service. I do not let anything I don't let anything fall through the cracks. Like, I'm a checklist girl. So if you call me, like if my phone has messages on it right now, I'll be sweating because I need to get back to people. I'm like, I'm in a meeting, I'll call you as soon as I get done. I don't let anything fall through the cracks. I really do not. Like, that's just how I pride myself. We're all in the people business, right? We're all working to help people, whether we're buying a house, selling a house, helping with, getting them financing to purchase a home. I love to help, and that's why I do love my job, and I believe in Home Warranty of America. I really, really do. Let me see if there's anything else. Closing comments. Oh, I do a couple of things, yes. Yeah, just so I stay on track. We actually just started offering about a year, so I've been doing this for a little bit over a year. It's my year anniversary, by the way.
Wow. Happy
I know,
anniversary.
went by fast. We actually offer Home Warranty of America After program. It's very new. So I have a lot of customers that they weren't able to get their clients a home warranty for whatever reason. They didn't pay for it. The seller didn't pay for it. It doesn't actually matter if you're an escrow. Everybody can have a home warranty. So if you have a customer that needs one, that doesn't have one, it's coming to term, maybe they're not happy with their customer or their home warranty company they're with now, or you have a family member, or maybe just yourselves. If you reach out to me, I will get you the escrow pricing, and I'll get you the home warranty after. How it works is, if you have a home warranty currently on your home, it's coming to term, you just have to show me that documentation. If you do not have one, we don't want people just signing up because they know their fridge is about to break. So there's a 30-day grace period. But they're really popular, and I believe everybody should be protecting their biggest asset. You know, it really is our biggest asset is our home. And their other biggest asset we have, I mean, within our home that we're completely dependent upon is our air conditioning. Well, it's almost there right now. I mean, raise of hands who's turned theirs on. I mean, I have. Pretty soon we're gonna be completely dependent upon it. So why would you not want to have your biggest asset protected and then something you're completely dependent upon? Makes no sense to me. With the platinum plan, just as we're talking about ACs and the hot weather, we offer a limited freon, which pays for itself. So that's a big perk. I don't know, I think
We're good.
yeah, let's do questions, yes.
We have one more situation where one dryer, yeah, full size, done professionally with the correct little, brackets that come with them. Home warranty rep came out and wouldn't repair because they're stacked.
Because they're stacks, yes, and that's
Absolutely most tragic.
that is with every home warranty company. Unfortunately, you have to actually unstack them. It's just, they can't service it because they're stacked. They need to, if the components are down below, they need to be able to get to, I know, but that's,
Homeowners don't know how to-
I understand. It's
not your home warranty.
no, but I'll tell you, well, I have had where I've pulled some strings where we've gotten people to come out and service it. But if you think about it, the parts that they need to get to, they can't get to it. So how are they gonna be able to service it when they're stocked? But I understand, it's frustrating.
Be a
And
big boy, bring out your partner and stack.
I understand. Hey, it's hard to find good workers these days. Nobody wants to work. That's another factor. You guys think about it. I mean, right now, if I have a contractor that I love dearly, he's a friend of mine. I use my home warranty, but even right now, he's not even like really wanting to work and it's hard to get him. So I feel like just the time we're in, it's just people just,
A little bit, yeah.
people kind of just, I don't know. Just be real. You had a question?
I do. So I had a listing and it was an older home.
Okay.
And the buyer, we got a home warranty for them. And that July with the record months.
Yes.
It was, I think, an original unit from like the eighties, but we had inspected and cleaned before the house was sold. Okay, so in July, that famous record month, it stopped working. We went through the warranty company, got a person out there, they cleaned it and did everything. And it still wouldn't work. And then we found out it was so old that they no longer made the parts.
Okay.
What would you do in a situation like that? I mean, do you have to replace it because it can't be fixed?
You'd rather to replace it because it's not, like, that goes for, think about anything. If your fridge is dead and it's super old and the part that needs to run it no longer exists, then it needs to be replaced.
Okay.
Correct. I'm glad that opened another idea. A lot of my competitors will not come out and service a unit, whether it's your AC or your fridge, if it's over a certain year, say 20 years, we'll service anything. We do not discriminate upon age. So we'll come out if it's 20 years old or if it's 5 days old. Another thing real quick about claims, because you guys, this is important. I kind of skipped over. One of the important things about claims is, this is why it's good to have me, is I will coach you guys on how to file a claim. What are the do's and don'ts? So we do not require a home inspection report, but darn, we'll ask for one if we get a laundry list within 2 days of it closing or 2 weeks. If you're filing a claim within 2 weeks of it closing, you're gonna say in the middle of summer that the AC is not working, come on, we're not silly. So we'll ask for one, but, and I know this is being recorded, I will help you on what to do and not to do. I could guide you. You might want to wait 30 days, but this is why it's important to have, whether it's me, I hope it's me. Use me if you haven't, try me out. I really will help you guys on how to do the process, because you guys, here's the thing is, home warranties are great until they don't work, right? And I feel like most of my complaints are because the real estate agent is telling their clients, oh, when something breaks, oh, it'll be fixed, just call your home warranty. No. So that's why I really want to take this off of you guys and put it on me, because When they're mad, they're upset, who are they gonna call and yell at? Let them call me. I mean, seriously, you guys have enough to do. This is my wheelhouse. So I just wanted to touch on that too. Any other questions? Yes.
The big question always is, I just want to say about it, AC units when they're end of life on the home section.
So that's a really, really good question, and that's fabulous. So for my company, if it can say it's at the end of its life, is it operable? Is it working? Yes, we'll take it's operable, it's working. Once again, we don't care if it's 50 years old or a day old, we'll come out. Yeah.
What is there a cap on the repair?
Bridges.
Yes, okay, so the cap for ACs is 5,000. So I got a quote from somebody the other day that had to replace theirs. We do wholesale pricing, so we already are discounted as it is. So we're able to replace this client's AC in Curtis Park. I think it was 7,200. So we covered 5,000. They only had to pay, So I mean, though we didn't cover it all, wouldn't you rather only pay 2,200, whatever it was, and 7,200? I mean, yes, of course. Yeah. So, do you have a question? It's a comment? No. Okay.
Every round of applause, please, Ms. Jennifer.
Thank you.
We're gonna have the
Thanks, you guys. Thanks for having me, Tony.
Yeah, absolutely. Couple quick things, how we can implement this in our business. Some quick case studies or examples that I've used. Home warranty, you only pay if it closes, right? Like if you're offering this for a buyer, or you're trying to sit in the living room, you're only paying if the house closes. I can't tell you how many times. Well, Valerie's not here. So probably close to $20,000 Valerie and I have lost because we paid for staging and then something happens with the home. And they decide they don't want to move forward with the house, they cancel the listing, something happens. That would never happen with the home warranty because it's only paid at the closing table.
Can I just say one more thing, just because I remember things when I'm sitting. I'm getting our paid claims reports from my escalations team. And it's really a fun call to call my clients and say, hey, 2 weeks ago, your clients had their dishwasher break. We paid it out. Everything's taken care of. By the way, to this date, we paid Home Warranty America's paid your clients about $12,000 in paid out claims. So we do pay out a lot, you guys. So I just want to piggyback on that because you just.
And you do. And so for example, you only pay if the house closes. Very low risk, and you're only risking a couple $100 for a staging is oftentimes more if you're paying for the staging. The other thing too is it's a good hook in the living room. It differentiates you from other listing agents that they're going up against. I can't tell you. I actually don't think so. Going a lot of listing appointments. Nobody's ever told me, oh man, the other agent offered that too. As far as the listing warranty goes, nobody has said that. It's a differentiator. Okay. And then it also is a good retention tool when you're going through the listing process. So again, July, different client that we had was, it was a Saturday. I use that to move forward. Hey, so the benefits, if you agree to begin the process now, we can do a couple of things. One, we can put the home warranty in place. So that gives you peace of mind. Two, we can start pre-marketing your property. Okay, and so that gives them an incentive to move forward. Luckily, she decided to move forward. It was a Saturday afternoon. It was very hot outside. And she calls me up on Monday, but her house was cool. It was like nice and comfortable inside of her home. She calls me up on Monday, says, hey, Johnny, did you order the home warranty? Because my AC is not working. I'm like, let me check. And luckily we had, everything was, all the I's were dotted, T's were crossed. And I called Jennifer and they had it fixed by Wednesday. Okay, and so now that client thinks Valerie and I are an absolute rock star. Thank goodness, because that house is going to bear to sell. They probably would have canceled it. They didn't have such a great experience out the gate. Chad, he had some issues with the home. He was going through the call tree, going through the 888 number, whatever it is. He was actually complaining to Valerie and I said, hey guys, I know it's not your fault, but we're having some issues with the home warranty company. I said, unacceptable. Called Jennifer. She called us back. And within, I want to say, a week of Jennifer coming back from vacation, his AC was fixed. So please reach out to Jennifer. And then another way that this benefits you in your business is instead of, has anybody said, hey, somebody will do it for cheaper? I was just literally at an appointment yesterday. Hey, these 3 other people will do it for 2.5%. What are you charging 3.5%, 3%? And instead of reducing your fee to match, how about you just offer something additional in value? Hey, you know, absolutely, totally get it. Were they offering a home warranty? Because that's another thing that I can offer at this 3%. On a typical house, 3% versus 2.5%, you're making an extra couple $1,000. That's worth the $490 investment. And the last thing that I will say about all this is don't promise anything. Like
Yes,
Jennifer was
yes.
very specific about that. She's gotten chewed out probably by agents and clients. Hey, you said it covers. This is what it said it covers. Jennifer never said anything. She'll say, hey, check. I think that might be covered. That, or don't even say, I think, let's check and see what's covered. Let's check and see if that's covered. Call Jennifer and find out. Don't make any promises you can't back up. For example, we had a house in escrow. It was scheduled to close that week out in the middle of nowhere. He was on a well. His well pump went out 3 days prior to close, cost him $5,000. We called up the home warranty. He said, well, you said it was fixed, it was covered. I said, I can't promise that, dude. But that $100, if it was a vacant property or a rural property with a well, that would have saved them $4,900 bucks. Okay, so just be aware of what it is your clients are going to need at those price points. Contact Jennifer. Jennifer, what's the best way to get a hold of you?
916-296-2186, yeah.
Okay, so to recap, helps win listings, help retain business, and very, very little risk. Last thing that Jennifer would like to do is we all want to take a quick group photo.
Can we do it?
Can you guys hold up the orange things for Jennifer to help her out?
You want to take the selfie?
Yeah, yeah.
I'll put you in it, yeah. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. My boss loves this stuff.
Yeah. All right. 1, 2, 3. Home warranty of America.
Yay, thank you.
All right.
Thank you guys for coming.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much.
And I got a bunch of bagels and stuff from Noah, so please help yourself.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Thank you for coming. We'll see you at P-Cart next Thursday.